One of the biggest mistakes that people make when they start their fitness journey is overdoing the training. Tell me if this has ever happened to you. You start your fitness journey, you're freaking excited, you tell yourself you're gonna go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week, you're gonna start tracking your nutrition, you commit to everything 100%. You do it for the first week, you do it for the second week, third week, you're a little bit tired, something happens, you skip a workout, you say, it's okay, I'll get back on it next week. Then the following week, you skip another workout, and then you start skipping 2 workouts, and all of a sudden you find yourself back to step 0. You're not going to the gym anymore, and you fell off track once again. See, when you start your fitness journey, you want to come with a long-term mindset. You want to do something that you can sustain, not for a month, not for a week, but for a decade. Because fitness is built over time like anything else. And health is something you want to have over your life, not for just a couple months. So the way you get healthy, the way you build a great body, the way you get jacked, it's not going really intense for like a week or 2. It's with being consistent with your training and with your nutrition over years and decades. So the reality is that the perfect amount of workouts depends on who you are, what you can do, and what you can commit to. Most people don't really need more than 2 to 3 sessions of proper weight training per week. And honestly, if you do 3 sessions per week for a decade, that's gonna be way better than doing 6 sessions a week for 3 months and then quitting. Because again, we want to come into this with a long-term mindset. And when you do 3 sessions a week or even 2 sessions a week for a decade, that's going to have a massive impact in your life, in your health, in your body composition, in everything. So I would encourage you, before you start your fitness journey, to just take a step back and undercommit a little bit to how many sessions you say you're going to do per week. Instead of saying, let's do 5 and 6, start with 2. If you're doing 0 sessions and you start with 2, that's going from 0 to 8 sessions a month. If you're doing 0 and you start with 3, that's going from 0 to 12 sessions a month. That's a freaking great improvement. Build that habit, do the 2 to 3 sessions every single week for 6 months. And once you're consistent with that, if you want to add more, you can. You don't need to, but you can. But start with baby steps. Don't try to do everything at once, because you probably will end up overwhelmed and quitting, like it happens to so many people. And you can use a very similar approach to your nutrition. So if you want to start tracking your food, maybe start with tracking your protein and figuring out how to hit that without worrying too much about calories. Track your protein, and then once you can do that for like a month or 2 months, then you can add something more. Then maybe you can be a little more precise with calories, but build the habits, get excited about the habits, and then add more. Don't start with too much and then get overwhelmed and then quit, because this is a consistency game, not an intensity game. Hope this helps. Julian here, signing off.